Hi, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tosum. All right, today we're gonna talk about fake and authentic shoes. Okay, today there are a lot of types of fake products that are being offered in the market today, be it shoes, bags, technologies like phones, etc. A lot of types of fakery that's being offered out there in the ether. Okay, but today, like you've seen or I've shown you previously, I figured in an online or Facebook war with a bogus seller of a totally fake sneakers. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about that later on. Okay, but as you can see, I'm on a Facebook page called OEM Shoes, and a lot of shoes here are really good looking. All right, um, they look original in picture. I don't know if you're gonna touch them once you get hold of the items. I don't know if it's gonna feel the same, but definitely there are a lot of types of shoes out there. Okay, recently I've been very interested in shoes. I've never owned fake shoes until very recently when I decided to buy an OEM just for fun. Well, before I got this pair of shoes from a guy, who's selling shoes and claim that what he's selling is 100% authentic. I don't know, but I probably was fooled by that guy. I'm still gonna check on that shoes. I've been wearing that Nike shoes for some time. I didn't see any red flags yet, but who knows? It will probably turn out to be fake. Okay, so when it comes to shoes, it's either your shoes is authentic or fake. That's it. It's authentic if you're getting the shoes from the unauthorized reseller or an authorized shoe shop in the Philippines, for example, Adidas, or any authorized seller like Olympics. I don't know. There are a lot of shoe or sneaker shops in malls across Metro Manila. So they are authorized reseller or seller of authentic shoes. Okay, these shops in known malls are not allowed. They're prohibited by law to sell fake products. Okay, if they're gonna get caught selling counterfeit shoes, they might end up selling after all. Okay, so that's the reality. There is a law, international law, prohibiting the sale of counterfeit products, not just shoes, but all types of IP, intellectual property products that we have today. Okay, so there are a lot of types of fakery going on today when it comes to all of these manufactured products, be it shoes, like I said, handbags, appliances, cell phones, watches. We have what we call OEM, as you can see. This is an OEM shoe public group. Okay, they are selling OEM products, and what's good about this is they are really literally, upfront in telling their buyers that hey, we are selling OEM products. But what the heck is OEM? Okay, well, is this a valid term? Well, it is according to experts. It's definitely a valid terms because OEM companies or original equipment manufacturers actually exist, especially in the area of technology and appliances, all of these electronic devices that we have today. So the best example of OEM, global OEM, is Foxconn, as you can see here. Foxconn manufactures equipment and all types of materials for, well, not really all types, but some specific materials for global technology companies like Apple, Dell, Google, Huawei, Nintendo, etc. So a lot of OEM companies as well are in Israel. Some companies are manufacturing cameras for smartphone companies. Cameras, the other OEMs manufacture the, like for example, Gorilla Glass or what do you call this, Corning. They manufacture Gorilla Glass for Apple and other technology companies, global technology companies. The essence is not one company can manufacture all of its equipment and materials in order to assemble one product. That's the basic explanation of that. So if you're a technology company like Apple, you cannot create your own networks of companies in order to create one phone. You have to rely on a manufacturer that is specializing in one particular equipment or material. Like for example, Gorilla Glass. Corning does that, and Intel does the all of this. Internal devices, like for example, motherboard, etc. But when it comes to shoes, okay, when it comes to shoes, I don't know. Um, I'm not really into that, but what we can say is that yes, the best explanation for OEM is um, all of these global brands, clothing and shoe brands, for example, like Yeezy. Their strategy is scarcity, exclusivity, for example, and this applies as well to the global luxury lines like Louis Vuitton, uh, Hermes, um, Burberry, etc. All of these luxury brands, they have to rely on scarcity or exclusivity strategy in order to maintain their brands. So the reason why a luxury shoe brand has to manufacture so much number of items and expose them to the market is to protect the brand. Okay, Hermes, for example, they cannot uh, manufacture a lot of Cali bags, a lot of yeah, Cali bags or Birkin bags. Exclusivity is the key here. Okay, if they're gonna do that, it's like diluting their brand or diluting the value of their products, just like money. So if you're gonna expose a lot of money in the market, there's gonna be inflation. So you need to maintain the value of your product. So that's the best explanation for that. And that's OEM. That's a best explanation for OEM. But that is still unauthorized. Now we have what we call unauthorized authentics. So there is this Hypendo. Okay, this is an online seller of sneakers. They claim that, oh, we are selling 100% genuine and authentic shoes, and these are unauthorized authentic products because they are being sold by shops or some lines other than the authorized seller, the company itself or its authorized resellers. Okay, that's unauthorized authentics. I don't know how this happened. Probably there's a leak of these products from original manufacturers in China. I don't know, or these are factory rejects. We don't know. Overruns can be used for this as well. Overruns, unauthorized, authentic, but overruns is actually used for clothing. This is like a high terminology in order to provide or add value to something that is not supposed to be valuable. It's totally fake. Okay, but the question is, are these terms valid? Well, unauthorized authentics, according to some experts on Reddit, there is actually, yeah, millions on Reddit. Some experts on Reddit are claiming, well, the term unauthorized authentic is actually just popularized or created by both sellers or resellers and consumers. There's actually no proof that it exists. Well, probably it does, but well, it's all a battle or a matter of interest here. So of course, those uh, in the group of there's always going to be two groups here. One group for those selling authentic products or authorized products, authorized resellers. Of course, they need to discredit the term unauthorized authentic. On the other hand, the group of those selling AUs, so-called AUs, need to popularize the term that it exists in order to create some kind of justification in the minds of consumers that, oh, these products exist. Okay, there are AUs in the market, and well, instead of buying, we don't know if these are OEMs, but the only explanation they have for AUs is that these are not being sold in authorized reseller shops. For example, in Nike shops or their authorized resellers, it's being sold by other resellers that are not authorized, but they're exactly selling the same thing that authorized resellers are do sell. Okay, that's a explanation of those supporters of AU's provide to the public. Okay, we don't know. These are hype terms. That's the best analogy that or explanation that I can give to that. So now we have OEMs, we have class A, we have replica, and all of that. Okay, but the reason I'm mentioning all of this is because there's another term being used by bogus sellers, by scammers. Okay, another term apart from the term unauthorized authentic. This term is original mall pull out. Okay, it's like factory defects or factory pull out without showing any proof that they actually are mall pull outs. What the hell that does this mean? Okay, for example, this Facebook page that sells so-called original mall pull out shoes. Is there proof that they're actually selling original mall pull out? This bogus seller that who doesn't show his or her face, okay, nearly scammed me. Okay, now this started my little war with them. They're posting like crazy my identity, my personal information on Facebook, and this is against the law. This is definitely the definition of cyberbullying. Okay, they're trying to cyberbully me, but I don't give it them. I mean, there's gonna be a time for them to face the law. Okay, I'm telling you that. I'm probably just chilling here, but I'm gonna make sure that there's gonna be a time in which they're gonna be in a proper forum in order to answer for their infraction of the law. I'm gonna make sure of that. Probably I'm just doing little battles on Facebook. I already did file a defamation case against them on Facebook, but Facebook kept shutting down, their defamatory, harassing posts about me and against me, and they kept posting it. Okay, and they even said it, oh, papasikating, I'm gonna make you viral, I'm gonna make you famous or notorious. I'm still waiting for that time. All right, so this one takes the cake, and they call themselves original mall pull out. So last Sunday, it was Sunday when okay, why not try it? They're the ones selling uh, fake shoes on Facebook live streaming. Okay, that's what they do. They sell via live streaming on Facebook, and they're also violating the terms and condition of Facebook and by selling counterfeit and fake products. So I had a communication with them. So um, they're claiming here that they're selling original 100% original mall pull out. That's their guarantee. Brand new, defects are not noticeable, discolorations, slight scratches, etc. But here, They are claiming without any proof at all, okay, without any proof at all, that we sell, according to them, their post on Feb 25th, we sell 100% factory original mall pull out shoes. What the hell does that mean? What the heck does original mall pull out shoes mean? Okay, we don't know. I even asked them in my communications with them when I canceled my order. So I did my order before 3, okay, and they deleted my previous communication or conversation with them in order to conceal their lies, how stupid they are. They deleted that part. Okay, I have it here, the latter parts in which they were trying to inflame it, to bait me. Okay, that's what they're trying to do in my in the remaining communications I had with them. So this is already Monday. They deleted the previous conversation. I did not delete it. They did it. Okay. So what happened is that I made an order before 3 in the morning, and then went to when I went to 7-Eleven to try to load money into my Gcash account, Gcash was down. I was asking them um, how to pay via Palawan Express. They did not respond. They did not respond for 7 hours. Okay, 7 hours. But then I decided, why not try it? Why not try another, reseller? Anyways, they have a cutoff time. Okay, of 1 or 12 to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. They have a cut of payment time that if you're not, that cut of time, based on my understanding, is if you're not gonna pay before that, then consider your um your offer to be null and void. That's my understanding. Anyways, that's not how they understand it. Okay, so I said, okay. I even asked them what is original mole pull out. So I said, so while waiting for you to respond, I did some research. That's why I said here. I did actually some research. That's why I do whenever I buy, things online. But seldom did I buy. I've never bought shoes online before, except the one I did on um on Monday. I think, yeah. No, it's actually last time. So I did decide to buy an OEM shoe. So I asked them, uh, that you sell original mall pull out. What's the mall pull out? What does that mean? So I was technically or basically asking, what does original mall pull out mean? That the item is original and authentic and you cannot confirm their authenticity. I decided not to continue since your price is too good to be true. That's what I said. So that's my explanation to them. So I just decided not to continue, regardless of whether I found a seller a few hours after that at 6 or 7 or 8 until 11. Regardless of that, I decided not to buy because I thought, well, this is probably a scammer. It's too good to be true. They don't have any proof at all that what they sell is original or authentic. They call their items original, factory, 100%. What they call that? 100% factory original, or where was that again? Okay, we sell 100% factory original mall plot. So is it 100% factory, coming from factory, and apart from that mall pull, what is that? It's like a salad of stupid words. Okay, or factory original tapos mall pull out pa, something like that, combination of the two. I mean, these people are trying to scam, naive consumers. Although it's giving us, and where are they sourcing their product? What type of factory? Is it the fake factories or the OEM factories or the original factories? They don't have an explanation. They don't have um any ways to prove that. They are just throwing words and terms out there, and let people decide whether what we sell is authentic or not. It's up to you. If you're gonna order, you cannot back out. If you're gonna back out, we're gonna bully you, we're gonna harass you, we're gonna post your identity and information online. That's it. So they're claiming on their post. So they, like I said, Facebook kept shutting down their post revealing my personal information, and trying to defame. These are all defamatory, guys. Okay, that's how stupid and desperate they are. They're so cheap, so cheap, and they're selling cheap products, cheap shoes. That's what they do, and these are cheap people. These are gangsters. Imagine, okay, with Lazada or with Shopee, you can still cancel even if you've made the order or even if you've made the payment online. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to probably scam people. Okay, they're not giving us any proof that what they sell is 100% original as they claim, and this is definitely deceptive marketing, and deceptive marketing is against the law. It's under Consumer Protection Act in the Philippines, and what they're doing is bullying as well. So I was about to show you. Okay, so they kept posting my identity, and Facebook kept shutting it down. Okay, and then they're claiming, "Oh, I'm gonna make you viral, papasikatin kita. I'm gonna make you notorious or popular," as if they have the means to do that. I mean, they're just being viewed by a few bunch of people, like a community of resellers. Okay, they know each other, and these are resell or sellers as well, fake sellers on Facebook. So, I mean, if you can see, who's commenting, it's the same people, exactly the same people, uh, and they've been trying to bully other people, like this woman. I'm gonna show it to you. This woman who simply canceled or did not pay her order because she probably realized that I don't want to be scammed, just like I did. I did realize that, oh, I don't want to continue with these people. These are thugs. So they bullied this woman. Okay, they posted her identity, etc., even the picture of her family, and that's what they do. I mean, these people are so desperate for money. When you sell online, you need to take the risk that people might not continue. That's a risk that you need to take on. Okay, if you're selling online, whether online or if you own shop or cafe, if you're in business, you need to take the risk. Risk is part of business. Okay, whether it be online or not, and the risk that us consumers take is, we don't know whether what's going to be sent to us is totally fake or defective, or it's not being sent at all, or it's not going to be sent at all. That's the risk that we take as buyers. So they even posted there that, do you know that you can file a case against bogus buyers? Well, that's not what the law says. Okay, it applies to a contract between buyer and the seller. Okay, and a contract to, for example, you sign a contract, it's definite there that, or if the item is already delivered to you and you refuse to pay for that, that's definitely against the law. It's against the civil code as well, that you're not supposed to take advantage of others in order to enrich yourself. That's against the law. All right, but in the case of online selling, this is totally not applicable, especially if you indicated that there is a time cutoff of 1 p.m. So if you indicated in your own payment system that you have a 1 p.m. cutoff 1 p.m. only, there you go, see that, 1 p.m., then that means that you can pay or not pay before 1 p.m. And what's going to happen after that? That means that your order is canceled, right? What's the purpose of indicating that if you're not allowed to cancel? And if you're going to cancel regardless of whether you responded to them or not, is you're going to get bullied. Your information is going to get posted online. The woman I showed you earlier did not even respond to them, but they posted her information. So they're claiming that, oh, I'm posting your information, I kept posting your information. Well, I keep trying to bully you or harass you because you're responding to us, you lied to us. What did I even lie to you about? All right, so this is what they said about me. All right, this bogus seller, they're not showing their face. They're not showing their face. Okay, indicating that they are totally, uh, you know, scammers probably. I don't know, but that's the only explanation, alternative explanation we have for them for their behavior, right? So their latest post. So Facebook shut down again their defamatory postings about me, and I did file a defamation complaint against them on Facebook, wanting that or praying that it this page be shut down immediately. All right. So they're explaining here. This was posted. Facebook shut down their, defamatory post like this morning. So he's saying, and they are homophobic as well. So they're calling me Barbie or fag, fag, etc. I mean, that's funny. That's how stupid and desperate they are. So cheap. Okay, alam mo dahil sa pang I was they're accusing me of like manggagaya, like what do you call it, mimicking them. They have a lot of haters. They have a lot of haters because of what they do. This is not good for business actually, to harass people. You know, probably some other resellers or bogus or fake sellers would agree with them because people who have the same feather flock together, right? They flock together, they agree with each other. But other buyers who are so sensitive, who are intelligent and smart enough to understand how stupid these people are, would not agree with them. They will not be able to sympathize with them unless you are stupid as well. So his they posted my information, and he said, ikaw lang naman ang baklang tanga. Okay. Bak and you're the only one, you're the what do you call this? You're the only stupid fag here. That's the best translation that I have. And they are homophobic. Is there anything they have something wrong against gay people? Probably they have. Okay? Ganyan kami ginawan kami ng kwento kung anong pinagsasabi mo na puro kasi nga. What did I lie, about? Okay, I just told them that I didn't want to continue because you did not respond. They did not respond. That's the reality. They did not respond to me for a couple of hours, from 3 or 4 in the morning up to nearly 11. So it's my right to put the money where my mouth is. I'm gonna find another seller because I realize that you are fakes. You are bogus seller. You are scamming people. I don't want to be scammed. I don't want to be fooled. That's how I decided, and that's my decision. All right. So there's nothing wrong about that. And then they're claiming that I was like making stories about them. Well, the simplest story is I didn't want to continue because I realized, like I said in my response to them, that you cannot explain to me how your product is, a 100% factory original malt pull out. You don't have any proof to that. Okay, when I asked them, they didn't prove it. Okay, they're like just howling and whining and so angry. Okay, that's how they responded to me. They were like trying to bait me. They were like howling and crying like stupid, cry babies. That I didn't get your 1,000 pesos. That's how cheap these people are. Okay, these are gangsters. Okay, and that I was like making stories about them, etc. So sin zone, etc. Because I canceled my order. Like I said, the only reason for my cancellation is I realized that you are scammers. Okay, you're claiming that you're selling original, 100% original malt out when you don't have any proof at all. And what you're selling, it does not even exist in the authentic market. They're selling. I ordered like off-white Yeezy that does not exist in the market. How's that? Okay, how's that? I mean, they're the ones lying to their buyers. They don't have any proof at all. Okay, so And they have like followers and supporters. Like, for example, they have this. Okay, they have this Yam A Mangundato, who's like their friend supporting them. Okay, let me just check. So this uh, Yam Mangundato said, "Ano naman yan, Barbie? Ikaw talaga Barbie." So like, oh really? They're calling me Barbie. Okay, they're calling me Barbie for responding to them, for exposing them for what they are. And then na-closer to me, ay tumigil pa. Ewan ko ba sa kanya kahit anong report niya. So it's like, they're like, oh, so these people are so hilariously stupid. Yam Mangundato. That's the name of my basher. Okay, if you have haters, that means that you've done something right, right? So this is the story of this original mall pullout shoes scammer, Facebook page. So if you've if you're gonna encounter this on Facebook, you know what to do. You probably need to think twice. Okay, um, they're not the real deal. And I'm gonna make some updates in the future. And this is again Tosum, and have a good one. Peace.